Welcome, right, Coldbeer Sports, Mad Merrigan here. We're going to be taking a look at York coming up. I just wanted to touch on one or two of the races. I thought there was an interesting horse we'll be keeping an eye on with an angle towards running in the Ledger. But I just wanted to have a quick look. Right, so the Skybeck Grey Fultiture Stakes, Group 2, over 1.5 miles, or just shy of 1.5 miles. So we have obviously Gregory, who's been a bit of a revelation for connections, getting the Royal Ascot very lightly raced and getting the win. Artistic Star for Alf Beckett. Cannonborough Legend. Castleway, who's a really nice horse, and the track could suit him well, as he does have plenty of pace for a trip of this nature. And then we have a continuous for Aidan O'Brien. So definitely interesting, but I just want to touch on a horse here, Cannonborough Legend. Now look, York on good ground over 1.5 miles could probably be too quick for this horse, but I do think he's a horse that we could maybe mark down for the likes of a Ledger. I think this horse should run in the Ledger. I thought if we had a bit of juice in the ground at Doncaster, I thought this horse might outrun his odds in a Ledger. I expect him to run here of the ground. I don't think they'll run him on real quick ground, but let's see. Being by Australia is really nicely bred. I just thought he was a bit raw in spots. He achieved a lot through natural ability when he first won his couple of races, and he looked a real good horse when he won at Newcastle. I then thought he just got a little bit raw, but I thought he ran a race the last day. Now I do think good ground, 1.5 miles, might just leave him flat-footed when the quick and kind of 3 down, but I expect him to still show himself as at least a horse with potential moving forward. So yeah, definitely interesting. Also, lads, let's touch on Paddington, just going for a remarkable 6-timer this season, or even more maybe. I think he might have won his last 6 now, but we have to touch on the Judgment. Now, I thought it was a bit of a disgrace that Desert Crown was still in a lot of the markets as he's not running. But yeah, Paddington here, lads, to make a little bit of history, maybe become a horse, maybe like the Bretts of Giants Causeways and others and that, winning a Sussex, winning a Classic, winning an Ascot. Do you know what I mean? So coming on here now to hopefully, put in a good display. And I won't be betting in this race, but I would like to see Paddington getting the win. Alflely has a really nice horse. Takes his time. The Foxes as well, unlucky in America, takes his time. It'll be interesting to see where the pace comes from. I think Aidan O'Brien will probably run Point Lonsdale just to have a pacemaker for Paddington. I don't think he wants Paddington making it, over 10. Well, maybe, I don't know, but he might have to if no one else is. But anyway, we'll see. Maybe Point Lonsdale will run. Mustadaff has found a fair level of form, lads. A really fair, a proper horse. So it's definitely a test for Paddington, but he should come through it if going by his season so far this year. I thought he was very tough to win the last day in Goodwood when he was took on 3.5 down and made work, but still powered through the line. So I think stamina, speed, everything that makes a good horse. So yeah, very interesting. Right, keep following, lads, the Coldbeer Sports 100 Club Syndicate. If anyone wants to get involved in that, I will put a link in the description with all the details. It's a really fun syndicate. There's a WhatsApp group. There's 40 lads in it already. Still 60 shares available. It's 1,500, one payment for 2 years. You get 1% equity in each of the horses. One trained in Ireland with Paul Flynn, one trained in England with Paddy Neville. Plus you own and the equity share if we ever sell. You also get 1% of the prize money. So all the good stuff like that. So keep following. 1,500 covers you till the 1st of July 2025. Works out about 62 something a month, but it's a once-off payment. If you want to get involved, I'll put the details below. It really is fun. There's a WhatsApp group there, lads, and the amount of winners, the knowledgeable guys that are in it, is very, very good. They tipped up 100 to 1 winners, 80 to 1 winners. It really has been a fun group, and yeah, they're constantly in touch, bouncing horses off each other, and yeah, really is a fun group. All right, Coldbeer Sports, Mad Merrigan here. Talk to you all soon.